Good afternoon, friends. I hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome to our channel Analysis. Today we are going to learn grammar, and I'm sure that you will be able to apply it in your daily conversation. So, before we begin, tell me, friends, what do you do every day at your house? Please write down your response in the comment section below. I would love to read your answers. Let me tell you what I do every day in my house. I go for a walk in the morning. I like to drink coffee. And I like to watch Bollywood movies. So among these examples, can you tell me which are the verbs? Very good. So in the first sentence, the verb is go and walk. In the second example, the verb is like, drink. And in the third sentence, the verb is like and watch. So verbs plays an important role in identifying about the time or tense. So in our today's lesson, we will see how these verbs help us to understand which type of verb it is, which type of tense it is in our today's lesson of tenses. So I will show you a list of example. You have to analyze each of the example and tell me the similarity and differences between each of the sentence. First is, every Monday they eat spaghetti for dinner. Ria likes an ice cream. It does not rain here in summer. Tell me, friends, what are the similarity among these three examples? Correct, verbs are there in each of the sentence. Very good. Now let's see some more example and we will analyze all the example together. Fourth is, we do not like disturbance. Fifth is, I cook every day. Sixth is, Nafisa goes to school by bicycle. Now what are the similarity and differences in each of the example? Yes, very good. There are verbs in each of the example. Which is the verb in the first sentence? Very good. It is eat. Which is the verb in the second sentence? Very good. It is like. You know very well about the verbs. And which is the verb in the third sentence? Rain. Very good. And do we have any other verbs in the same sentence, in the third sentence? Yes, it is does. Does is an auxiliary verb. And do we have verb in the fourth sentence? Yes, we have verb like and do. Very good. Do is an which type of verb it is? Auxiliary verb. And which is the verb in the fifth sentence? Cook. Very good. And the last one, the verb is goes. Very good. So are these verbs in the present form or in the past form? Very good. So these are present form of verb. Very good. Now verb help us to identify, or verbs tells us the fact or a habit, right? So tell me, which of the sentence talk about fact and which of the sentence talks about habit? What is habit? You know that? Habit is an action which is repeated every minute or every week, every day or every month, etc. So tell me, which is the fact and habit in the first sentence? Is it a fact or a habit? Every Monday they eat spaghetti for dinner. Is it a fact or a habit? Yes, it is a habit. because they eat every Monday. Very good. Ria likes an ice cream. Is it a fact or a habit? Okay. Is there, can we see any repetition of action over here? No, no. Very good. Then it is a fact. Very good. It does not rain here in summer. Is it a fact or a habit? Yes, it is a fact. Very good. You're learning quickly. Because there is no repetition in the action. That's why it is fact. We do not like disturbance. Is it a fact or a habit? Yes, you're right. It's the fact because there is no repetition. We can see in the verb. Okay, I cook every day. Is it a fact or a habit? Yes, it is a habit because she cooks every day. So there is a repetition of action. Nafisa goes to school by bicycle. Is this a fact or a habit? Actually, it is a habit. No, and it's not a fact. Why? Because she goes to school by bicycle. So there is a repetition of action. That means she's using the bicycle every day to go to school, and hence it is a habit. So, as you have said, we have present form of verb, which you have pointed out, and we have a sentence which shows fact and habit. So now try to generalize this table and tell me which tense we have used in this sentence, or try to conclude the table and tell me which type of tense we have used in these sentences. See, we have present form of verb and which contain facts or habits. So which type of tense it become? Is it a present simple tense or a present continuous tense? Right, it is present simple tense. Present simple tense is used to indicate fact and habit, things that are always true, general facts. Okay? Now you try to write two examples of using simple present tense. Okay, you can pause the video to write your response or to write your answer. Remember, you have to write a sentence in the form of simple present tense, which contain what? Yes, very good. Which contain present form of verb and which contains facts and habit. Okay, try it. You can pause the video. Remember. Now we will play a little quiz. Oh. Before moving to a quiz, students, tell me. Before moving to a quiz, just look at the sentence. Second sentence, Ria likes an ice cream. Okay, and look at the fifth sentence, I cook every day. What are the differences between these two sentences? Yes, there is a verb in the second sentence. No, sorry, there is a word s in the second sentence to the verb. Okay, the word s is added to the verb like, which become likes, and we have not added s to the fifth sentence. We have not added s to the verb, okay, to the fifth sentence. Why we have done like this? Why there is a differences of s in these two examples? This is because when we talk about the third person, we have to add s to the verb. So that's why it becomes Ria likes an ice cream. Okay? Or Sumit likes an ice cream. If we talk about first person, then we do not add s to the verb, main verb. Okay? That means I cook every day, or I like ice cream. I like an ice cream. Okay, and now look at the sentence third. It does not rain here in summer. And look at the sentence fourth. We do not like disturbance. Now what are the differences in these two sentences? Yes, in the third sentence we have used does. Okay, and whereas we have not used does in the fourth sentence, instead we have used do. Why? Because when we talk about the third person, that is he, she, it. When I say third person, that means he, she and it. At that time we use does, auxiliary verb does. Okay, and when we talk about the first person or first person plural, then we use auxiliary verb do. Remember, does and do we only use to make negative sentence. It does not rain here in summer. He does not come with me yesterday to the party. Okay, or I can say and do. I do appreciate. I do not like disturbance. I can say instead of we, I can say I do not like disturbance. Okay, so these do and does auxiliary verb can only be used for negative sentence. We can use them in positive sentence, but when we use it in the positive sentence, we are emphasizing it. Okay, for example, I do appreciate your work. I do welcome you in my office. Okay, he does appreciate your work. So these are emphasizing lines. Okay, otherwise we use these auxiliary verb do and does only to make negative sentence. Okay, is it clear? When we make negative sentence, we put not in the middle between auxiliary verb and the main verb. So does not rain, auxiliary verb is there, does, and not is there, and the main verb rain is there. Similarly, we use not between auxiliary verb do and the main verb. Okay, as we can see in the fourth sentence, we do not like disturbance. I hope this concept have cleared the idea of simple present tense. Now let's move on to the quiz. It's quiz time. So now look at each of the sentence and fill in the blank with the appropriate verbs in it. Okay? Sarah dash breakfast every morning. So what would be the answer? Yes, you're right. Sarah cooks breakfast every morning, because when we talk about the third person, we have to add S to the main verb. Very good. Kevin dash in Florida. The correct answer is right. Kevin lives in Florida. Again, we are talking about the third person. Vidya dash her work accurately. So, what would be the appropriate verb? We should fill in the blanks. Fill in the blank. Vidya. We are talking about the third person. So, is it correct is it correct to write do? No. Very good. Then we should write what we should write? Does. Correct. Vidya does her work accurately. I dash not like backbiting. Do you like backbiting? No. Very good. It's a bad habit. So, I do not like backbiting. Very good. So now you know what are the simple present tense. Now we will play a game or an activity. Okay? So this is the map as you can see in your screen. I hope you can see this blue box, small blue box, this small blue box. Again, this box, blue box, these are the entrance of this specific place. Okay, for example, this yellow line, this and on this blue box refers to the entrance into the museum. Okay, that is a gate. Similarly, this is the entrance to get inside the library, and similarly this is the entrance to get inside the bank ATM, and this is the entrance to get inside the cafeteria, and this is the entrance to get inside the milk shop. Okay, similarly the rest of this. Okay, and now we have 3 streets over here. This entire street is first street, this entire street is second street, this entire street is third street. Apart from this street, these streets, we have roads. This entire road is SV road, this entire road is linking road, and this entire road is service road. Okay, so now suppose if this boy asks you a direction towards park, how would you tell him? Let's see the direction first. Okay, we will see again. Okay, so here the challenge is when you provide a direction to this person, you have to use simple present tense. Okay, so for example, I will give you 2-3 example, and then you have to try by yourself. Okay, and when you try, okay, I want your response to this activity should be in comment section. I want you to write your response in the comment section. Okay, I hope I'm clear to you now. Okay, so now let's see again. So what this boy has done, he walked ahead on the second street and took a first left from the corner, walking ahead on the SV road, and then he took first right from the corner and walked ahead on the first street and took a second right on the service road and walked at the end. Okay, and the park was on his left. The direction which he is standing, the park is on his left hand next to school. Okay, now let's see some other example. Now this boy wants to go to train station. So how would I advise this person to go to the train station? If he asks me the direction, I would advise him to walk straight on the second street ahead and take the third left from the corner towards SV road, and the station would be on your right. Okay, now let's see the other example. Now this boy wants to go to, let's see where he wants to go. He wants to go to the taxi stand. So how would I advise this person? I would advise him to walk straight ahead on the second street and take the first left from the corner, walk ahead on the SV road and take a first right from the corner on the first street and walk ahead passing cafeteria. Okay, passing cafeteria, and the taxi stand would be between service road and linking road. Okay, so now let's see some more examples. Now do you want to try by yourself? Okay, see. Okay, we are again in the same screen. Now let's see some other direction. Now this boy wants to go to the school. Now try how would you provide this person a direction to reach toward the school using simple present tense. Okay, you can repeat this video again and again. Okay, I will repeating it for you to observe it carefully. Okay, now even you can repeat the video again and again to see the direction and write down your response in using simple present tense. Okay, you can pause the video and write it down, the direction. Okay, so now what this person has done, he walked straight on the second street and took the third right from the corner, walking on the SV road towards the SV road, and the school was on his and the school is on his right. Sorry, the school is on his left next to train station. Okay, now I will use simple present tense so that I can provide him direction. So I would advise this boy, if he asks me the direction towards the school, I would say walk straight ahead on the second street and take third right on the service road, and the school would be on your left. Okay, now let's see another example. Now let's see where this boy wants to go now. So he wants to go to the milk shop. So how would you advise this person to reach towards the milk shop? You can write your response in the comment section. Please write it down. Okay, using simple present tense. Okay, remember, you can pause the video so that you can write your response in a book. Okay, I hope you're carrying pen and paper along with you. So now let's see the direction again. Okay, so now I would advise this boy to walk ahead on the second street and take a first left from the corner toward SV road and walk ahead and take first right from the corner on the first street. The shop would be on your left, opposite to cafeteria. Okay, now let's see another example. Now this boy wants to go to ATM. Now you have to write the response for this example, as I have provided the example for other destination. Please write down your response in the comment section for this. This is the most simplest one, and I hope and I'm sure that you can do this. So write your response in the comment section. Okay, and I hope this class would have helped you to know about the tenses, that is simple present tense, and I hope you will be able to use it better in your daily conversation. Okay, thank you for patiently bearing it. Okay, and please like, share and comment. Okay, and hit the bell icon to get the latest update on your YouTube. Thank you very much.